Is Kaylin. I go to PSU and I give my permission to have this video posted online as part of the Gender Stories project. I'm going to talk about my experience I had at a pizza place I used to work at. It was predominantly men in their late 20s that worked there. There's a few women, but I was having a lot of issues with sexual harassment from almost every single guy that I worked with. There was 3 people out of the 20 odd men that worked there that didn't say anything, but other than that, it was a lot of harassment or degrading comments towards women as a whole. And so I wasn't saying anything for a really long time to anyone or standing up for myself or anything, but then some other women were experiencing the same thing, and so I decided to get a list going of direct quotes I heard from my coworkers, and I actually still have the list of things, so I'll read off some of them, not all of them, but the first one: if not, I will just rape her in her sleep. Girls are stupid. Girls talk shit when they are together. Girls are lazy. You shouldn't wear those shorts because if you do, I will catcall at you. That was directed towards me. To a male employee talking to another male employee: as a man, you do a woman's job so well. And no one would ever want to rape her, was talking about one of my employees. And girls trick men. And then someone told me that I was more man than another person at the workplace, and if all girls ran this place, it would never work. And a man talking about one of our female coworkers said she shouldn't walk home, that girl is rapeable. So there's a lot of pretty bad things, a lot of stereotyping women as homemakers. A lot of people said that I would be a good wife because I could clean and cook at a restaurant. And a lot of the guys talked about women as objects to use for sexual pleasure, and especially rape, which is disgusting. And also just degrading women as inadequate members of society. So I proposed this to my manager, and he immediately did something about it. He was disgusted by it, and I had unfortunately told two women that I worked with, that I was gonna put an end to this, and they ended up telling all of my coworkers about the fact that I'd done that. And instead of everyone sort of looking inward, they projected their uncomfortable situation where I was telling them that what they were saying was wrong, and even though they knew it was wrong. And so I became the tattletale. But so I sort of became the girl that was like deemed uptight because of the situation, and it did stop for a while, and then we got a new manager and it went up again, and one of my female coworkers decided to say something to him, but he was actually one of the main people that was saying these things, and so he didn't take it seriously, and I left. And yeah, that's my story. For me, this was a pretty big experience, seeing a group of men be together and think, you're not listening or you don't count, is really devaluing, and it shows that maybe you would think that people could see you and value you as an equal, but that's not always the case. You would hope so, but maybe not. And Thanks for listening.